Hi, my name is Matthew, and this is a quick video preview of my custom Range Rover skin, which is an exact copy of the 2010 Range Rover entertainment and navigation system. I currently own a 2003 Range Rover, which is the non-touchscreen version. It uses the BMW X5 electronics and entertainment system. Let's have a quick look at the actual Range Rover skin. Load Ride Runner. My carpc isn't finished yet, so I'm running this for temporarily on a Samsung Q1, which is the same size screen and resolution of the carpc screen, so I can build the skin. Okay, these are all the buttons. As you can see, this is an exact copy of a 2010 Range Rover home menu. All the options on here, we've obviously got navigation, phone, audio video, 4x4 info and settings. Now these labels are just copies of what the actual 2010 Range Rover home menu looks like. So, for example, 4x4 info I won't be using, so I'm going to rename that vehicle information and create a screen that will read obviously the fuel consumption use, range, everything that you would normally find on the onboard computer of the Range Rover. Will be found under here. This device will be connected to the BMW iBus network, which runs the entertainment system, and among other things controls lights, doors, anything like that. So you can control that. We'll be able to control this from here. Anything that you can control on the standard system that's built into the car with the current screen, you will be able to be controlled from here. So, if we have a look at the only one that I've actually finished at the moment, well, almost finished, is audio video. So again, if you own a 2010 or 2011 Range Rover, this screen will be very familiar to you, as it is an exact copy. All these copies are recreated. They're not just copy-pasted pictures. They are completely brand new, recreated in Photoshop to exact standard of a factory entertainment system that comes with the Range Rover. Even down to the actual, when you press the button, you get the exact red ring around the button. Okay, if we have a look at portable audio. Again, if you have a 2010 Range Rover or have seen the screens of the entertainment system, you will recognise this. Three options we have here for portable audio. So USB, pen if you wanted to connect one up, or you got someone in the car who's got one, you can plug into the device or the car PC and you can access it from there. Hard drive, iPod. On the actual Range Rover it just says iPod, but as it's car PC, you can access a hard drive. So I've got my iPod connected up to this device, so I'll be able to access all the music from that. And obviously auxiliary input, aux. So if you've got a device that uses a headphone socket, you'll be able to plug it into the car and access it and play music through the car. So I'm going to choose iPod, hard drive and iPod, and that screen will appear, and as you can see, it is an exact copy. If you look at YouTube videos of the entertainment system, it is pretty much an exact copy, apart from a few extra custom buttons at the bottom, because this is a car PC, so I have to be able to control the volume. All the labels, button sizes, button locations are pretty much identical. Okay, first thing we'll look at the browse. So this is where you can obviously navigate around your music library that you have either on the car, built into the device or the car PC, or on your iPod, which is connected by USB, which I have here. So we will have a look. Obviously, all the buttons here. You've got a fully functional search feature. So we will go into albums. You've got two options. You can either double click and access it that way, but sometimes in a car, when you're driving along and you're out your fingers like this all over the way, you can navigate through the menu, and you can actually use the buttons on the side to make it easy navigation. Or if you've got a visitor in the car, passengers I should say, they can easily navigate it without having to have any training how to use the system. So you can scroll all the way down, find the album you want. You have the option of either selecting and going into it, and you can add individual songs to the current playlist, or you can go back. You can add an actual folder. So we'll add an actual song for minutes. So you click on that, click on add, and it moves to the next song if you wanted to add that one as well. Or if you wanted to add the whole album, if I click back, click on an album, select, find an album, found that, try that album, click add to playlist. It will add that the entire contents of that album to your playlist, just like any other Range Rover system. You've got the jump to option at the top. The jump to and search are not default options on a Range Rover for obvious reasons. This skin here for the jump to menu I've borrowed from somebody else's skin just for the moment, because it's, as you can see, it's not in the right colour scheme. Just to see if it worked. I can get it to work, and it is. So you can jump to, obviously, J or whatever letter you wanted to jump to. Same with the search. It's just the on-screen keyboard search feature. It will be adapted to fit in with the Range Rover skin. So, enter. So if I go back to play menu, obviously you've got song ready, you can click play and it will play. You can obviously skip, and as you can see, that's the Green Day track I added to my playlist. My playlist here is under track listings, and you can see that those are the 3 items I've added to my playlist. You can also easily clear the playlist if you wanted to. So if you've got the same jump to feature and search, which both work on this screen. You've got select, so if you, again, it has got one touch enabled play. So, and then you've got also a quick link to the browse, so you can quickly add new songs to your playlist, and they will appear, and when you click back up it goes straight to there, ready for you to play. You've also got the buttons here which work. So you've got mute, and the mute button obviously follows you all the way back through the menu system wherever you are.
Then I could take a walk around, see what there is. Time is just a melody.
So, and also you've got shuffle. Let's go to settings. You've got the shuffle option, turns the shuffle option on. You've also got the repeat, turns the repeat option on. These are again exact layouts, similar, the same as a 2010 Range Rover. The only thing that haven't gone on a 2010 Range Rover is mixer, which I've added on. So I can use the shuffle feature, go back, press play, click play, and it will shuffle it. If you're listening to a track and you want to connect a 3.5mm auxiliary input to it, hit the aux button. It will automatically stop the music playing from the iPod or hard drive or USB, and it will flick to the auxiliary input and allow you to play music through the input of a sound card. So 3.5mm input will automatically play through the car with control the volumes obviously, and you can flick straight back hit play, and you can carry on playing if you wanted to off iPod. Well, back to audio video. Okay, we have other options. Radio, I've started on radio. I've created the basic layout of the skin. And my original idea was to use the radio that comes built into the Range Rover, the standard radio, and control it over the iBus network from here. But recently I've found a company that provides a USB DAB radio that's a very high quality. So my plan is to now integrate that into the carpc, and it will allow me to use both the FM radio option and the DAB option, which the 2003 Range Rover doesn't have a standard. It is an upgradable option, but obviously upgrading a factory part is never going to be as good as one that can be tied into a computer. So my plan is to use the USB DAB radio, which will give me FM and DAB and allow me to control it both from here. The other options on here are obviously CD. Now the CD option will be fully integrated into the car's 6-disc multi-changer. So from this option, it's not actually working at the moment, it's not built yet, but the CD option will allow you to control the 6-disc multi-changer. So skip tracks, move tracks on, track names and things like that, all controlled over the iBus interface. Portable audio we've already looked at, and the last one is TV and DVD. TV and DVD, the carpc will have a DVD player built in, obviously, but my idea is to obviously connect a TV interface into the carpc and control it from here. My also plan is to use to connect the PC up to the rear screens that are built into my car. They accept a S-video input. The car PC I'm building has an S-video output, so you'll be able to display the output of this screen here on the rear screens in the car, so you'll be able to show the movies that are playing on here, and video and TV and stuff on the rear screens, all for control from here. Okay, that takes us back to the home menu. Navigation I've not decided, but it will either be using the built-in navigation that's built into the Range Rover, because if any of you have a Range Rover, you will know that if you do the BMW MK4 upgrade, you get a far superior navigation system over what comes with the Range Rover standard. So my plan is to either use the BMW navigation system, because it's not that bad, or use Garmin PC, which I had in a previous car PC that I had, and it worked quite well. Phone, again the car has built-in Bluetooth, which I'm hopefully going to interface from here. Either that, or I will use the plugin that's built into Ride Runner and control it separately. Audio and video we've obviously already looked at, and that takes you to the audio and video homepage. 4x4 info we spoke about with the vehicle information and showing fuel consumption, and controlling everything to do with the vehicle from here. Settings is a personalisation area, so that you can customise labels, colours, things like that, anything you want from there. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. It's not a full-time project, obviously, at the minute. I'm not spending every day working on it, but I have spent the last couple of weeks of an evening creating these screens and programming them. And at the moment it's coming on quite quickly, so hopefully in the next few weeks we'll have other things working. The biggest thing will be obviously interfacing with the iBus, which is I've already tried, and actually these buttons here are currently set up with iBus commands on them. So if I connected this to the car and plugged in the iBus adapter, these would actually change settings on the built-in entertainment system that is in the car already. So the iBus is working and accepts commands from this car PC. So that's where I'm up to. Thanks for watching, and I will update you once we've completed a few more screens. Cheers.